Another day and another moment of the Trump family embarrassing itself live on Fox News. This time it's Lara Trump again, Eric Trump's wife, flipping out because an American athlete has the gall to demand better from her country.
Get too crazy here. All right, so for me, it looks like there's going to be another national anthem protest from Gwen Berry this week. Remember, she was the hammer thrower who protested after she made the Olympic team. She says she will protest if she makes it to the podium. She said, quote, "I'll represent the oppressed people. That's been my message for the last 3 years. I'm just focused on what I need to do because all those people who hate me, they aren't here, so they can't affect me." Well, gosh, you know what? You got to make it to that podium, Gwen, so let's see what happens. I think there are a lot of people that hope she doesn't get to represent America because, you know, she's not doing the right thing with that.
Yeah. Well, can I just say, Tyrus, I love what you said.
And so she's talking about a hammer thrower there, saying that if she gets a medal, if she's on the podium, she might do a small act of civil disobedience. And Lara Trump is so incredulous at this, saying basically that she doesn't represent our country well, she doesn't love our country, I hope she loses. And this is really a growing thing with the Trump family in their outright hostility to any athlete, but especially athletes of color, black athletes, daring to speak out about anything to do with American politics or American society. You even saw it earlier in the Olympics where Donald Trump attacked the women's soccer team.
Demented. The U.S. women's soccer team is a very good example of what's going on. Earlier this week, they unexpectedly lost to Sweden 3-0. And Americans were happy about it. You proved that point before I even said it.
And so this is not a coincidence. This is like a Trump family thing. You've even seen it from Donald Trump Jr. on Twitter and on other social media posts. They are really invested in seeing America lose. Right? Like, it's funny in a way because it's like this is a billionaire family and they're spending significant amounts of their time getting mad at athletes winning for their own country. But it's actually quite crucial to expose this hypocrisy because the Trump family and the Trump movement really brand themselves as America first, as the only group of people. The Republicans are the only party, and the Trump wing of the Republican Party is the only part of that party that supports America first. And everyone else supports China, or they support wokeism, or blah, blah, blah. And we love our country. And yet, what it means is America first for people who look like me and for people who think like me. And so if you're an athlete that disagrees with me, and especially if you're an athlete that disagrees with me and you're a person of color or otherwise marginalized, we are going to attack you, right? This is something to show people. These are supposedly the patriots literally getting joy from Americans losing at the Olympics. It doesn't sound very patriotic to me.